stream. It was pretty bad. And now we have Flaquito versus Dankadillas. Now, reminding you, it's 3 out of 5.
Standard CPT rules. It is top 8, so it's 3 out of 5 the whole way through top 8. We're in winners, semis. First up, tell me a little bit about these players, because obviously as a man who is in attendance so regularly at the SoCal events, tell us a little bit about these players.
I mean, you could even say you've been in regular attendance for all the events worldwide, and you still haven't really seen Flaquito in general. I mean, like, he doesn't get to travel as much. He's definitely much so an online monster, but when he does show up to SoCal, he does make waves, right? But I rarely get to see him play Sakura. Him busting out all the stops here with Sakura has been absolutely impressive. He had a very strong presence in Street Fighter 4. Again, just sticks to online nowadays. Doesn't even get to show up to his locals as much. I don't know if it's like a traveling thing where he's located, but he is definitely in SoCal. While on the other hand, you have the young man, Dankadillas, who's been running amok in his bracket.
Dude,
always consistently top 8 at Wednesday night fights.
Watched him play against Smug, and that's a hard matchup for Sim. He made that look definitely in his favor. He just ran. He wasn't ready for that Sim. He wasn't ready for that style of Sim.
And it's so different, right? Like, Dankadillas has had all the matches in the world to study from, because we see the likes of like Commander Jesse, one of the main Dhalsim players to kind of study, along with Arturo Sabin Sanchez, who fights off against Smug on the weekly, right? So Dankadillas has had a lot of time to kind of study this matchup and make it his own. He made an impressive stop.
How cool is it to see a Sakura in top 8 though?
I literally asked the same thing to everybody else. They couldn't believe it. They really couldn't. You know she's never going to get buffed. That's the fact of the matter.
Well, she's not top 32 of the season yet, so.
All right, and here we go again. 3 out of 5 between these two individuals, Flaquito and Dankadillas. Pretty sure they're familiar with each other.
Don't forget to pick up your costume bundles. Okay, here we go. Flaquito, who's looked so impressive in neutral. We'll see how he deals with Dhalsim.
This is a matchup we rarely get to see in general. Using that roundhouse toss to close the gap. Does it again. Dankadillas very much so comfortable playing that up-close game as well, closing the gap against Flaquito. Over the fireball, checking with the air jab as well. Flaquito just trying to find an opening here.
Nice. Frame trap. Gets caught trying to jump out.
Nice
his way out of the corner of the teleport. Gale. Respect those frames. Here's the activation, and it's definitely.
And he's not going to 2. You saw Flaquito just back off just a little bit. Ball is live. Trigger 2. The Dankadillas specialty. Yeah,
they're both using V-Trigger 2, which is. Well, I rarely see anyway. And another wake-up DP. Trade. Backing off. The craziness has subsided. Oh, come on, the day 1 teleport. That's a horrible situation, though, because you can't even jump out and take the air reset. Didn't really have the health.
Not enough. And Dankadillas has just been really keen to getting these mix-ups going. He could have easily back teleported if he wanted.
That was nice. Just fell in and again goes for the low.
Roundhouse top 2. He's trying to be cheeky.
-2 mix-up.
Oh, and the side switch, clever choice there from Dankadillas, getting a ton of damage as well on the board.
Just out of range.
Trigger 2 is locked and loaded for Flaquito. Yeah, past the fireball. Really good use of that here. Now she's serious, apparently. No chase down there. A little reluctant to kind of chase down the normal. Forward throw again.
Yeah, and I've seen Flaquito use that little micro walk back in. It's such an effective mix-up when she's got bar.
It's a defensive back throw. Although he loses that positioning.
That's
quick
gonna
rise. Mix up? No, same side.
Now
He's gonna get the ball.
Now you gotta deal with the. Ooh.
Excellent choice to throw there. Flaquito checks the legs instead. Caught him walking back.
Watch your ankles.
Dankadillas on the board for the first game in great condition, but Flaquito, don't count him out. He's slowly piecing the matchup together. And I haven't seen him in V-Trigger 2 at all since he started playing. So maybe the switch up is something that'll benefit him in this matchup, something I haven't seen personally. But majority of the time, he was rocking V-Trigger 1. We'll see if it pays off for him, if any difference there.
Oh, and another. No, he doesn't get the full punish, though.
Didn't get to maximize that situation.
He caught life.
Man, that hit from way beyond the arc. That crowd is strong. Such a great anti-air.
Shout out to Nacer as well. How many team players has he got sponsored here today?
He's got a ton. I was just talking to him about that too. He's on his way to becoming a team esports team sponsor.
Oh no! He was respecting the wake up there as well. Went for the slide and then backed off. Oh, gets clipped.
He gets the setup afterwards.
That's a large hit. Blocks the open. Doesn't get a real punish.
It's fine.
Here we go. Gonna get picked up into the V skill. DP going all the way to the corner. Dash up.
V reversal, get off me.
I like that V reversal. The teleport
Do it again.
bait that time.
Nice blocks from Flaquito.
Does block. Oh, the walk up throw.
Oh, they're flinching. The overhead is blocked.
And the punish from Dankadillas.
The defense on this man is impeccable. The young man reactions and the patience of the oldest person here. I was going to say James, that was kind of rude. Out of there, yeah, he just wants to reset the situation. He doesn't want to be back into the corner here. Flaquito catching the crush counter. Yeah, gets the conversion. Damage and the corner carry as well. Check the legs.
She gets whack Oki off that jab.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Use the EX bar. Burns 2. Slow stagger.
Oh, didn't get to convert off of that at all, though.
Yeah.
V-trigger 2. Gonna reset the count. Do it again.
That's a lot of plus frames.
He can do it again. Yeah, he gets to reset it as much as he wants to, as long as it's still out there.
Yeah.
Let it rip. Yeah, he's gonna absorb that. Get the mix-up going. Excellent block from Flaquito, but not enough.
Respect the plus frames on the Gale. Oh, the throw bait! And Dankadillas goes 2-0 up now. Of course, reminder, it's 3 out of 5. It's top 8 here, so standard CPT rules. We're playing first to threes.
And you can really
feel
the presence of the crowd here. They've gone like in full attention
there's
towards the main stage.
Something like 50 people here in this atrium wanting to watch the action in front of the players. Oh, it's clipped. Dankadillas is refusing to stay still. He's either interrupting with jab or teleporting out. That was a fair enough read there from Flaquito because Dankadillas has been so active. He's got that life lead as well with on the Gale. Could have got a grounded punish. But that life lead is still there. 2 good trades.
Oh, what a whiff punish!
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I was trying to work out whether I'd seen these two play because I've definitely seen Sakura and Sim on the big screen earlier today.
And that's a present within itself. You rarely get to see that.
Yeah,
holidays come early.
Obviously, it wasn't in winners. I'm trying to work out who it was because I just checked the brackets and I couldn't see. So sorry. Ah, there we go. It was Dynamo Koff earlier. Thank you.
Force of God coming in clutch. Dankadillas is just going to back off a little bit. Yeah, the anti-air always ready. Flaquito getting that throw. He's had a lot of throws. A majority of the people here, man.
Nice. That time the button had been pressed, so the teleport wasn't on the cards. Take the throw. Poking away. Meaties.
Again.
Another throw. He's respecting it. That time he did try and stand up. And that was a big statement from Flaquito.
A lot of reluctance to press buttons from Dankadillas this time around. Might have been a lot of fear from the way Flaquito was really trying to like pressure with the normal first and changing it all to throws.
The pressure was really well mixed up, and it's just a case of rock, paper, scissors. I mean, you know, the times at which Flaquito did walk up throw, we'd seen Dankadillas wake up low jab. Times that went low, seen him try and jump out, walk out, backdash, stand throw.
From what we've
seen, it's just a rock, paper, scissors in that situation in the corner.
A lot of the time, Flaquito opts to go for the meaty and then the frame trap. Majority of the time in this set, we've seen it time and time again, and then really changing it up into the throws, and it paid off tremendously against Dankadillas, getting him this the first game on the board, really. And it's just such a threat, man. Flaquito, very much so slept on. I have to admit it. You rarely get to see him. Even as a SoCal resident, I rarely get to see him.
The irony of a Sakura player being a rarity to be seen, on top of being a Sakura player as well.
Yeah.
So it is a rare treat here in winners semis, but
winner's side, man.
Yeah.
Winner's side.
It's still set game though for Dankadillas in this all West Coast affair. That was a big statement. We had a little bit of a cool off there. I don't know if there was some icing going on. Going back to the character select screen to just stop that momentum. It was a very quick 2 rounds from Flaquito, and right now it looks like it's worked for Dankadillas because there's a ton of stun on the screen and a big 60% or more life lead.
Letting that great life add up. Flaquito, yeah.
There it is.
Good amount of damage on
All
that
the plus frames. Takes the throw as well.
Plus frames
More
again.
plus frames. Good spacing, and he disengages. I really like seeing sim players that know when to disengage and don't just
overcommit.
You know when they can't help themselves from teleporting back in again? Oh, that was nice. The air gale.
He's so good at escaping those situations and then neutralizing any sort of forward movement that the opponent has.
Yeah,
He's checked it with normal every time.
Flaquito try and do the her version of the DP to catch him out of the air, but it's very difficult to be able to react and do it guaranteed because you've got the risk of the teleport. And then you saw there that EX Gale in the air. Back throw in the corner as well. That was horrible. The spacing on that drill. Oh, that's going to hurt.
That's just fine. He gets another one locked and loaded as well. He's not going to let it rip just yet.
All of the dashes in the throw. Goes for the low, slack delay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's scared to try and fling out that DP, even in V-Trigger with the invincibility on it.
Yeah, we saw him a little bit more.
Oh, there's the counter hit conversion into the drop kick, and you're in the corner, and that doesn't matter because he gets the kill. I'm always surprised by how much damage that V-Trigger combo does.
You rarely get to see it. I don't blame you. Still at set point is Dankadillas. Flaquito on the board here, trying to keep himself alive. The trade-off, benefiting Flaquito and letting it rip immediately after, putting Dankadillas in the corner. No contest there on the teleport out.
Nice plus frames, pressing buttons. Spacing
right at the
on that drill was immaculate, right on the toe caps of those work boots. Yeah, back throw. Oh no, just forward throw.
A little bit too high up. You heard the teleport come out. Flaquito still managed to get the throw. I don't know, man. That trade-off is just a little bit sus. A little suspect there. He's going to get a huge setup here. Oh, okay. If he held it, he would have been a little bit more dangerous, but still Flaquito manages to escape.
That's a big waste. If Flaquito can make it count, but and there's the stun, and that is it. 3-1.
It was a good idea.
In the end, Dankadillas made him pay for trying to chase him down. It's got amazing horizontal range, her DP.
It sure does, yeah.
But it's still a risk. You've got the risk of the teleport if a button's not pressed. You even saw him use EX Gale, which is just a big, giant, flaming hitbox in front of him.
It's kind of nasty.
And she just doesn't have enough invincibility, even on the EX or in V-Trigger, to get through that.
Dankadillas with the patience, too. Mid-air, didn't press a button, barely missed the EX uppercut, and sealing himself into winner's final.